guys, it's me, it's Lynette. It's been a while since I did contents like this, and to be honest, I'm kind of nervous because this type of contents really requires me to sit throughout the whole sitting and record and to make it entertaining for you guys. So I do hope that if you really enjoyed my video, don't forget to give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll continue working hard to create more amazing contents for you guys. So to start off, today's video will be about interesting questions, or rather explicit questions from my students to me. So as some of you may know, I always assume that people know about my life. Okay, you may not know, I recently left my dance job as a dance instructor, or I'm about to leave. I think by the time this video has released, I would not be a dance instructor anymore. So perfect timing. Okay, so to celebrate that, it's a celebration, right? It's the start of a new chapter. Yeah, so to celebrate that, I've asked my students, my senior students to be exact, to compile or like send me a list of questions that they've been curious over my 7 years long journey in dance. So today's video, there's two parts. The first part will be unboxing all the amazing presents from my students. I honestly did not expect so many presents, and I'm really beyond loved. And the second part will be answering these interesting questions that my students have crafted for me. So let's start with the present I'm wrapping. So let me tell you my first present. My first present is actually from 3 different students, these cute soft toys from Miniso. The interesting thing is that they are all pink in color and in different shades of pink. And the funny thing is, 2 different students actually bought the exact same toy. So one of them came into class, right, and then she was holding on this thing. You know, they are so small. I'm referring to my small kids. So they are so small. So when they hold this, they look so cute because this thing proportionately is like quite big on them. So they hold it to class, and then, you know, they are a bit shy, and then they just shove it in your face. And I'm like, oh, is this for me? So cute, thank you so much. And then as I'm keeping this present, right, another kid strolls in with this and also pass it to me. Then I'm like, oh, everyone, look, they are twins. Okay, next, this present is from my kid too. It's from Beverly, and she's super duper sweet. She wrote me a card. Let's open the card. Okay, it says to teacher Lynette, and then open. Let's open together. Okay. Aww. She folded it into a heart. Beverly is the sweetest girl, and she dances really well. Dear teacher Lynette, thank you for teaching us. I appreciate all the love you gave us, and you are my favorite teacher. I will miss you very much, but I'm happy for you because you can make your dreams come true. Dreams come true. Okay. I will always remember you, but have a safe holiday. Love you. Nowadays, kids are so sweet. Okay, forgot to prepare my handy scissors, so I shall repeat. It's so pretty. How do I look? Up there, up there. Oh, yepo. Own self say own self pretty. Okay, next up is another chocolate again. There's a very sweet card pasted on it. Let's open the cards. Ding. You guys are seeing the card before I do, you know. Teacher Lynette, I love the dance class. I also love you teaching me. I miss you. Bye bye. Teacher Lynette from Reina. All of them are so sweet. She bought me kisses. I guess she want to give me kisses. Yeah. Actually, a lot of the presents are no longer here because they are like snacks or like chocolates, and I peeped and then I saw the chocolate, so I've been eating them the days leading to this video. For example, this Rita Spot chocolate is ta-da! I want to show you guys because it's also a present, but ta-da! I finished eating it already. Oh yeah, this is a present from one of my private students. It's a chocolate. Chocolate made with love. Looks like a very atas chocolate. I think this is chocolate with alcohol inside. There's a very cute video of us in class. I'm going to insert it below and you guys can look at us and what we were doing. We were basically presenting presents to each other. I was presenting to her the customized trophy that I made for her, and then she was presenting to me this chocolate that she bought using her own pocket money for me, and the card that she made for me. Dear teacher Lynette, I hope I will see you again, Harley. You know, boys are so sweet, and mind you, I'm literally saying that they are like primary school age, so they are really adorable. I hope I will see you again too. Let's open the present. He asked me to guess what is it, and then I guessed that it was a decoration at home, and it was something Pikachu, and I was so happy. I literally showed him my happiness on the spot because yeah, because he's actually so thoughtful to get something that I like as a kid. Oh, what's this? Oh, you can build your own Pikachu. That's so freaking cool. Thank you, Harley. Who's that Pokemon? It's Bulbasaur. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I show you the back. It's Bulbasaur. Joystick. So this is from another one of my kids. She knows that I like Pokemon. Actually, I generally give people the impression that I like Pokemon, but I like Pikachu. But this is very cute also, and it's so fluffy. Dear teacher Lynette, after Monday class, you are going to leave, right? I give you this card to thank you for teaching different dances to us. Here's a thank you gift I caught for you at the claw machine. Wow! I hope you like it. And then she drew a Pikachu and an Eevee. Adorables, guys. Adorables. This is by... Okay, on to the next one. This is by Renee. She drew me in an Ash Ketchum costume because during Halloween I actually dressed up as Ash Ketchum. Very cute. To teacher Lynette, I will miss you. Thank you for teaching me how to dance. From Renee. She used the shiny Panja marker. Oh, it's from Esther and Sophia. No wonder they are so amazing. Yeah, they are amazing humans. This explains why. Okay, so Sophia and Esther, dear 姐姐 Lynette. I hope you keep safe. Thank you for putting in so much hard work to teach us. We love you. Keep safe and enjoy. We hope we will always be healthy and happy. We will miss you. Are you ready? You will not be ready. This is a freaking box with everything. It's like those stuff where you do for your girlfriend, boyfriend. So sweet. She printed this photo of us during one of our showcase. And then this donkey sweet. I'm gonna bring all these snacks for my travel, man. Oh my, this is a clip. And it's of a Pikachu bat. Oh, and she bought like a notebook for me. I've learned so much from you, especially resilience. Glad to have you as my instructor, and I'm glad that there was a lot of takeaways from you. Stay safe. So pretty. I'm gonna cry, guys. Okay, so this was the very first concert that my students did. If you were in this concert, you are OG. This is the girl that gave me the present. She's Harriet. This was the time where I asked some of them to help me to teach my kids together. And this was the video filming that we did at Rachel's house together. And there's a photo frame of Machados in the studio. Cute. They are very good memories, and it will keep me reminded of how lucky I am to be given this chance to meet these people, and them letting me know that I've impacted their life, and it will always serve as a reminder for me, you know, to keep doing what I believe in and hopefully continue impacting more. Okay, so Emma sent me this link and I was tasked to record my reaction while watching the video. I can't really speak very loudly because I'm in a cafe in Korea. Alright, it's a 16 minutes video and I'm going to start watching now. I don't know what kind of reactions I'm supposed to give. Let's go! To Mama next.
Hey Nat, I just wanted to say thank you so much.
Rachel.
To be very honest with you, I think it has been a good 6-7 years since you last taught us. Since you have been teaching us. And honestly, in this past 6 to 7 years, on top of learning, and getting introduced into the world of dance and showing us a little sneak peek of what you saw when you first joined dance, and is still continuing to grow now, I think, I even found family and friends that I can rely on, because honestly, dance at first to me was just more of something that it was a form of expression of myself, but now it has become something like a passion, which I find super good, even for stress relieving and stuff. So honestly, it's 6 to 7 years of teaching. It's really helped me a lot in terms of really improving myself, growing in terms of a person, and even as a dancer. So I might not have shown very obvious improvements throughout the 6 to 7 years.
Why did you say that? You did improve a lot.
Even with your teaching styles, you only did not motivate me and teach me things through dance, right? Honestly, I've learned so much about myself as a person, as well as my personalities and stuff like that. So I feel like that was something that was very insightful and very useful in taking away. Yeah, so that is why I really enjoy your lessons, and you're super fun, super bubbly. So I really hope that you keep that energy up with you when you go overseas for this next few months, and hopefully you find something that you truly enjoy and truly want to do in your future embarking forward. So thank you for being a part of my early dance journey. Thank you for being a part of our early stages of our life, I guess. So yes, hopefully you yourself will find many more things that you love to do, and find your true passion and enjoy yourself, live life, because life is short,
Life is short.
Yes, thank you so much. You have been super helpful in helping me, improve on my mindset, my dance, my personality, and thank you so much for everything. Much huggies. I've said everything else in the message. There are so many more things that I want to say, but ultimately, this is the easiest way to express it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rachel. Oh my.
Hi Lynette, I've been asked to send farewell video, but it's very awkward.
You got a carrot on your head.
I'm very sad I couldn't join y'all for dinners because I have practice, but all the
To have your
best.
makeup on.
Have a safe flight, have a safe trip, take care, recharge, have fun, do what you want to do in life. I think you're really cool.
Aww. I think I'm cool too.
Yeah. Don't really have anything specific to say, but dance-wise, I guess I will say thank you, because DF is where I really started my dance journey, and I've been continuing throughout. But I feel like no matter where I go, DF will always have a special place in my heart because of you and everyone else there that has helped me grow to become who am I today as a dancer. And I think definitely I've had a lot of fun memories with you guys, and I'm very sad that you will not be teaching anymore. But I guess we can still meet up, have meals, go for open class together after you come back.
I'm not crying.
Yeah. I guess that's about it.
We can
I
still
don't really
meet
know
up,
what
yes.
other people are saying, so I'm a bit awkward. But yeah, have fun! Woo! Okay, sorry I look like a mess, but
Your makeup looks nice.
I'll miss you. I'm very happy I got to go for one last class.
Thanks for coming.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Take care, stay safe.
Hi, Lynette.
Wow, it's
I've heard the news that
Rachel.
you're leaving actually DF, and actually I wanted to take the time to say thank you. And I've had the privilege to be not just one, but rather 2 items during this entire span of being in DF along with you. So here's wishing you all the best in wherever you're going. You have a bright future, you're a really bright person, and you're someone who's brave enough to go beyond, that square. You're willing to try different things. So all the best and
Brave and bright.
keep in touch.
Thank you.
Hi there.
Wow,
Nicole here.
Nicole.
Yeah, I heard from Emma that you're actually leaving DFA Academy and you're going overseas for a few
Nicole,
months.
you look so good.
So I'm not actually sure if you're coming back to teach again. Yeah, even though I kind of stopped dancing for 2 years already. Oh my god, it's been so long.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, so actually I want to thank you for during those times, even though I'm not dancing anymore, but I still do remember, and I still have the videos of our dance classes, which still keep as memories, especially like all the souvenirs that you handmade for us, like the Greatest Showman and all the letters you have given us. I still do keep it because I still cherish them as memories, and I really am happy that I joined your class, like after school aid, with the
After
showman,
school aid.
episodes and all, and I don't regret not joining them because it's like something new, something different, and you always comes out with different things, different dance moves and all, and you always like very positive and encourage people, which I like about that. So it's like you always try to push people out of their comfort zone, which is actually good, and I kind of like it because I, as a person, like last time I was actually quite timid and I was actually quite scared to do things until like I kind of joined your class and I became a bit more
Yay.
try to be more open, which so it's like
Good job.
some learning point at that time. So yeah, so I'm really actually thankful and grateful that I joined your class, and I still don't miss those times actually. So yeah.
Come back to
Okay,
dance.
and when you're going overseas, just be careful and
Watch out for bad
and
people.
enjoy over there, and all the best
Thank
overseas
you.
in your career, and just do whatever you do best. 加油, just don't give up.
Thank you,
Okay,
Nicole.
I'm just taking a video of myself.
You look great.
Okay, so yeah, so 加油, all the best, and just be safe over there, especially during this COVID period. So mask all times, and yeah,
And
we'll all definitely miss you, but see you around soon. Bye.
oh my
Hi
gosh.
Lynette, long time no see.
I see.
I just want to say thank you for being a part of my dance journey. Although it wasn't very long, maybe like 3 months, but I always remember you as someone who really spreads a lot of positive energy to the people around you. And I think your passion and sincerity for dance really has had a big impact on a lot of people, including myself. Yeah, so wish you all the best. You're always welcome to come back anytime. Yeah, stay happy and healthy.
Hello，我很久没有讲英语了，所以我直接讲华语了。谢谢你一直以来的教导，然后也谢谢你帮我找回了我的自信心，然后让我的胆子变得更大。那些比较开放点的动作，可以提高我的胆子。对，然后就谢谢你，然后
Yes, where do you go?
也让我逐渐的愿意主动跟别
Why
人
you
讲话。
disappear, Yancy?
就这些领悟都是从这里得来的啦，所以就很谢谢。然后一开始我呢，比较像是打发时间去的嘛，所以其实看得出来。然后我呢，直到后来才慢慢喜欢上这群朋友、这些课程以及你这位老师。然后我就虽然喜欢上的有点晚，不过还是个很美好的回忆啦。然后就谢谢，然后听说你要出国了，然后祝你一路顺风，好好赚钱，赚大钱，好好读书。虽然不知道是哪一个，反正就谢谢，然后拜拜。
Thank you.
Hello Lynette, I'm Katrina. Thank you for teaching me dancing in the past ever since I joined you in 2015. Thank you for all the memories like concert and all the classes were really fun with you. So sorry that these days I hadn't had time to attend your lessons because I was really busy. All the best for everything that you do in the future, and thank you!
Thank you, Katrina.
Hi Nat, this is Jonah, and I just want to say thank you so much for being like my first like dance teacher and teaching me all the basics that I have learned, and being like the pedestal to the dancer that I am now. And I am like really thankful that I had you in DF Academy, and like I literally learned and been through so much with netizens and in your recital items. And I was also super proud of like you deciding to grow and like take this step forward and going overseas. And when I see your Instagram stories, I'm always like super impressed. Thank you and good luck for your future.
Thank you, Jonah.
好久不见，我觉得用中文来说比较亲切，所以我就用中文来说了。
influencer 来的。
听说你要出国了，所以在这里我想祝你一路顺风，前程似锦。然后还想谢谢你让我成为一个 better dancer。虽然说快乐的时间总是过得很快，但是我们一起度过的那些美好时光却是很真实的哦。所以，跟你们在一起跳舞的那几年，我真的非常快乐，它是我人生中最美好的一段回忆。然后我是不会忘记的，也不会忘记你，希望你也不会忘记我哦。
不会忘记。
爱你。
Hello Lynette, so I'm actually filming this right after our last lesson, and
Hi,
I guess I
Jika.
just wanted to say thank you for teaching me dance all these years. I think I've never really told you this before, but I really appreciate you, and you really have taught me a lot of things about life and about dance, like the values that we should carry when we do something that we like. And I also really admire you for your determination and your determination to pursue your passion, which is dance. And I think it really inspires me and teaches me not to give up on what I like to do, and to always try to find opportunities for ourselves to do what we like to do. So
You are amazing.
you've been a
You are a
very
teacher.
teacher
You're a doctor,
and friend to me.
doctor.
And I'm very happy for you that you have made the decision to go overseas to pursue what you love, and I'm very happy for
Thank
you. But I also miss you very much, and I just want to say that I wish you all the best when you're overseas, and please take good care of your health, have lots of fun, lots of
If I see, I'm gonna find you.
And you're always so courageous and so unafraid to try new things, and you're also very open-minded. So I'm sure you have your best time in Korea and in the US. And yeah, see you when you come back.
Thank you, Jika.
Hi Nat. So after hearing that Lei said she went to your house and you had a lot of things to throw, like physical things, gifts to throw away, and you're very frustrated, I thought that this video would be suitable. And also cause you really wanted us to choreo, but I'm sorry we couldn't choreo. So I hope you enjoy this video. So for me, I just want to say thank you for being part of my dance journey.
I'm crying in the cafe, guys.
Maybe actually even the start of it, because I had a break before that and I wasn't planning to continue until I joined your class, and now all the way like six years later, I'm here still dancing. So I think a very big part of that is because of your guidance. Like from the very start, I was very shy and not confident at all, but then you really pushed me past to my limits, and you believed in me and you made that known to me, which was very nice. And especially the most memorable was during the Greatest Showman concert, where you gave me one of the lead roles, and that was actually one of the biggest stepping stones in my dance journey, because I really had to put myself out there. But then you said that you saw the potential in me, that's why you gave me the role, which I am very grateful for. Yeah, it really reminded me of like, oh, I really enjoy performing. and I really enjoy dancing.
And you're amazing now.
Yeah, so and then so yeah, I'm very grateful for the push, and you don't only teach us like technical things, you also, I'm very grateful for all the talks, like the pep talks and about growing as a person and your personality, how your personality shows in your dance, which actually I carry forward all the way until today. Yeah, with me, especially when I teach my juniors or I share with my friends, I hold that value very important to me, and it's very nice to see in this dance community where it can be like not very nice sometimes. And so I'm very grateful for you being a very genuine dancer and very genuine person.
Thank
And
you.
it also shows in the time where I stepped out of DF and joined foreign bodies and wasn't really active. I'm very grateful for your support, even though it can be a bit disappointing. But it really shows like how
Don't
you
worry,
want us
it's
to
not
grow as
disappointing.
dancers as much as possible, even though you're not teaching us, which I find that is very touching and I look up to
Why you
it a
never
lot.
cry? Actually, why you never cry?
So, and then all the way up until recently where we start sessioning together, also reminded me of like why, also again reminded me of why I'm dancing and yeah, what's the purpose, and I'm very grateful for that. So thank you
The camera keep
for
changing angle.
being someone that I can look up to and someone that I can also dance with now. Yeah, I'm very grateful for that, and
We
I
need to
hope that
dance together more.
past the teaching phase, you can grow on your own, and you're not limited, and you can grow more. And I'll be here pushing myself. So I hope that we can dance together soon when you come back. Continue dancing together soon. And thank you for everything that you have taught me.
Thank you, Eva.
Hybrid 2v2 battle. Let's go.
Let's go.
See you soon.
Why you put netizens photo? They never leave message. Don't put netizens photo. Only Jika leave message. Just kidding. Okay, that's my reaction. Honestly, it's kind of surprising because like a lot of y'all, I never talked to y'all for a very long time already, and I don't really know like, oh my gosh, I'm in a cafe, guys. I don't really know like what I mean to y'all, and it's nice to see that, you know, be it it's like a part of your journey in the past or it's still affecting you today. I'm very happy to see that the 6-7 years was not in vain, and I'm very happy for that. Yeah, because I always wonder if it was worth it, but this video really like threw away all my doubts, and thank you for making it worth it, everyone. I hope that wherever you are, and I hope that we will still be able to talk from time to time and stay in contact. Yeah, love you all.
Do you ever get annoyed at us for skipping a lesson at any point over the years? Okay, so to give some context, right, how our school runs is that we run by a course system. So last time it used to be like one payment every 3 months. Now it became like one payment every month. So technically it's not similar to like open class where you have credits and then you can go for class whenever you are free. This is more like a fixed schedule. So once you pay for the month, you pay for 4 lessons and you have to attend the 4 lessons in the same schedule every week. So I actually agree that it's a huge commitment to be like scheduling this thing weekly. Yeah, and for like dancers. So did I ever get annoyed for students skipping lesson? I think it's always justified if students skip lesson I think it's always justified if students inform in advance, but I think it's always justified if students inform in advance, be it like you have an official thing, a family's birthday, or like you just want to go out and have fun with your friends, I think it's fine because you inform. I think it's not so pleasant when people don't inform and they just no show. And I think the 小 annoyed part, really 小 annoyed, is when people keep telling that they are gonna come and then they don't come. I mean, I understand that like life's unpredictable and situations change, but it's not one time, you know. It's like one time and then like some emergency crop up and it's like, okay, it's alright, you know. But then if you repeat it many times, excuse me, it's from the barbecue. If you repeat it many times, it's really kind of annoying, and people just lose trust over your words. So yeah, is this too mean for content? Oh no. Was there a time where you feel conflicted being a choreographer, student, teacher, and as a friend of a student? Yes, definitely. I think for events such as competitions or performances, I generally function more as a choreographer. And then in class, like weekly practice, training situations, I function more as a teacher and friend, maybe to my more senior classes or students that I'm more familiar with. Maybe as a friend also outside of class, because I think the age gap between me and my students are like quite small and we bond quite well. Being conflicted, I think it is conflicting because as a choreographer you would expect certain level of quality, standard, discipline, but as a friend, you know, you have to cater to their emotional needs and, you know, make sure that they are well taken care of and the things you say are like not too much. So I think generally my decision as a choreographer, right, like thinking back of what I did in the past for my items, like my decision as a choreographer, generally I would choreograph the piece at a level that would challenge my students. I don't really like to choreograph easy pieces, if you don't know. Yeah, I will choreograph the piece that would challenge my students. But if my student fails to reach the desired like picture or like what I imagine in my head, right, I most of the time I don't really modify it that much, because I sort of like have the faith and I want to believe in my student that they can reach that potential, you know. And you know, even when I distribute parts for formations, I try to like let everyone have a chance. I think that's more of the part of being a friend. Even if like I give you your formations early, you have time to train, I see them training very hard, and it does like, it makes me feel sad if I have to tell them, oh sorry, this is not your part anymore, so I'm giving it to someone else. I think in this type of situation, I really would forsake the quality of the piece, because I want them to feel proud of themselves dancing, working hard. Of course, they cannot look ugly and go on stage. They wouldn't feel good about themselves also lah. Yeah, but it should be reasonable, and yeah, I think I would compromise a little bit of quality, because I think the experience of being a dancer is more important. Yes. Switching between a teacher and a friend, I think I can differentiate that quite well, because generally in class I like to still stick with a little bit of hierarchy, I would say. So there are certain do's and don'ts that you just don't do in class when you are a student, right? Yes, so yeah, I think that should stay. And then outside of class, it's all cool, you know, like usually in class I'm pushing more for technique, and so I would be quite, I wouldn't say critical, but I would be quite, yes, to push them and make sure they are really learning a lot and like improving. Yes, but then that's my role as a teacher. But outside of class, I would like sometimes turn a blind eye to like things they're doing, because we're just having fun. I don't want to bring spirits down. Yeah, something like that. Was there a time where you thought, question 8, was there a time where you thought maybe a student's idea outweighs your idea, views, opinions on a certain piece? Describe the incident. This person want very specific details. Okay. So yes, and yes. This took me actually some time to come to terms with it, and I think also like it brought me to some high level of maturity, I guess, because I think ideas are subjective, and what is really better is really hard to tell, especially in an item. What one person may view as better may not be something that I view as better, and I believe that as the choreographer, this is the authoritarian me, I believe as the choreographer I have the final say of how I want my item to turn out, and you are free to voice your opinion, but you must convince me that why your opinion should work, and you should bring me on your side. Yes. Yeah, so of course there are many instances, of course, after saying that, there are many instances where I actually took my students' suggestions. I think when I was planning concert, you know, when you plan concert, you have to do many things at once. You have to like do the actual choreography, you have to do formations, you have to do music, you have to do logistics, and it was quite hard to like, usually it takes me a few drafts to reach the final thing, and then I think as maybe the dancers, when they are in the studio, they can just function as dancers, so it's faster for them to see the clearer picture, and it's just the fact that there are so many minds out there, so it'll be easier to think of an idea compared to me thinking of it myself, right? So I'm totally fine, and I take in the idea, and I think it actually makes me feel very happy, because when you suggest, right, it means that you take pride in the item, you know, and you want it to be, the item to do well. We are working towards a common goal. Yes, and the suggestions, a lot of times it helps and it enhances my current idea. So why not? I'll gladly take it. There's no such thing as too much pride to take an idea. When you feel, during the days where you feel no motivation to dance but you have to teach class the same day or have a performance, how do you overcome that? I think for me, the easiest way is to quickly get yourself out of that mood, because once you start feeling sian, feeling stressed, feeling tired, or whatever negative emotion that is, right, and you don't do something about it, it will continue lingering, and you will linger, and the whole day would just be sad and bad. Yes, so imagine I have a full day schedule, like the whole Saturday I actually teach 8 hours back to back, and I start off feeling very tired and sad and stressed and whatever it is, and I have to faster catch myself and be more present in the moment, I would say. Usually when we feel negative emotions, we will tend to want to get past things faster, and then we will do it in a very mundane way. Yeah, we will just want to play past the motion, and you know, not be very attentive to things. I think it really helps to be present and value every conversation that you have with people, value the work that you are doing, value every practice counts, every practice is leading somewhere, you are doing something important, and slowly these bits of positivity will just build up, and you will find motivation again. And I think another thing that I always use to encourage myself is that you don't feel like doing it now. Whenever, especially when I'm feeling lazy to dance, I'll be like, I know you don't feel like doing it now, but you will be very happy after you do it and you won't regret it. So that makes me want to do it. Ganbatte. Have you ever felt disappointed when a student starts getting out of touch, be it with or without reason? Okay, I think to give context again for those of you who are maybe not part of the class. Okay, I think to give context again for those of you who may not be so familiar with our system, we have a group of students that actually has been following me for a few years, and with a few years I mean like 3 years and above. So quite a few of them left, And I think so this is what the person that asked me the question is referring to. I think yes, especially when the student has been around for so many years, but I believe that those who see value in me will stay because they truly want to learn something from me. I think I enjoy the feeling of people being here because they really want to learn from me instead of like being here for other reasons other than learning, because ultimately I think I still would wish that I could add value in terms of your craft to you. And those who have left is probably like I'm no longer as relevant for them. So I think it's totally fine if they leave. However, I do feel that it would be nice if they can inform or at least be transparent about the reasons that they are leaving. I think this is just my personal opinion because I feel that we have been through like so many years together, and be it we didn't like talk a lot personally, but we have been through so many weeks and months and years of that same routine, dance together, having fun together, going through things, competitions, performances together. I think it would be safe to say that we are like comfortable, and to really like even if you left the class, I would feel that I would still want to be in contact with you as a friend. I want to know how you're doing in life. I want to continue this friendship outside of dance, even if I'm your dance instructor. And I think it's quite sad that like I just totally lost contact with a few of them. Yeah, I remember having to come to terms that not everyone has to be accountable to the values and morals I live by. So as much as I feel that, you know, after, like I said just now, after so many things, right, someone once told me that not everyone wants the same for me. So I think that's the part that I'm still learning and trying to face it. So basically what it means is that, you know, what I expect or like what I wish was that we could continue staying in contact. I wish that you continue being a part of my life after we end this student-teacher relationship. But maybe like not everybody wants the same. Yeah, you get what I mean? Yeah. But of course this only applies to students who has been with me for very long, and I'm not such a needy teacher, just saying. Yes. So if you watch this video, come and reconnect back with me, okay? Last question. I think this is a very good question to end off today's Q&A. Do you have any regrets over your teaching years? You know Lynette being Lynette, right? Confirm her first answer will be like, no regrets. But actually have lah. Yeah, after all these interactions and thinking about things, like I always question my teachings, the way I teach. Like, could it have been done better? Was there a better way to bring across things? And did my intention come off wrongly? Because I know that I'm always coming with a good intention, but why is it perceived wrongly? I always question myself. So yes, there's a small regret that I have, which is to not bond or like spend more time with my students, as in understanding them and getting to know them as a person. Through the years of teaching, I think like I've been through uni, working full-time job, there were so many phases where I was like stretched thin, and I was fulfilling my duty as a teacher but not really as a mentor. And I think that I wish I knew how to explain the importance, or rather I wish I knew the importance of explaining how values and principles are important in dance as a dancer, because I think that a lot of my students were younger last time, and I didn't really manage to lay this out along the way as I teach, because I didn't really learn it last time, and I didn't really realize it, and I focused a lot on techniques and drills, and my mind was also like, I want you to become better, but it's to become a better dancer, which I wish I made dance a little bit more fun, and then also I wish I made dance a little bit more fun for them so that they would have enjoyed the process more, because I think sometimes like I'm so driven by the techniques, by the results, that it does cause honestly the burden of being a teacher is so great that I do wonder, do people lose their passion? Cause honestly the burden of a teacher is so great that I do wonder, do people lose their passion because of me? It happens, you know, when teachers just don't do their job right and people lose their passion because they haven't met a good teacher. Especially to the younger dancers. Other than that, I honestly, with my leader attitude, I don't think there's any regrets in the 7 years of my teaching life. There are a lot of moments where I felt insufficient, of course, but through these 7 years outside of teaching, I've been constantly trying to upgrade myself. I was never once complacent. I never once felt that I was good enough. I've always been wanting to become a better dancer so that I can give more to my students. I don't want my students to be limited by me. Yes, I want them to like absorb as much as I can give them, and I want to give them a lot. So I think in that aspect I did quite well. Whether or not the things that I'm providing is enough is something that we have to decide on both our ends, and it's not something that I can decide on myself. And also teaching from a young age was not really easy because I actually doubted my skills so much. I shared this with some of my students before, like because I saw my students having doubts when they dance, and I told them that, you know, even as your teacher I have doubts in my own dancing. Then they are like, really meh? How can you teacher leh? You so good leh. But it's like, as humans we will always doubt ourselves. So at some point I learned that I have to do what I can with my abilities, and I need to show up for myself. I need to be proud of myself. I need to be proud of my work, my choreography, and I need to feel good enough before like people will start respecting me. Yes, and also I think people need time to evolve, and I'm very thankful that I'm given this opportunity to learn and evolve over time. And as much as I've made some bad decisions here and there as a teacher, I think there are more good decisions made and I've impacted people. I try not to beat myself and be stuck in this whole narrative of like I'm not good enough. Learning how to be proud of myself as an artist, like I said just now, proud of my work, being confident in myself. I think this is more like a personal reflection from me. Yeah, but I hope I answered the question. Do I have any regrets over teaching years? Yeah, I think most of the regrets comes always from the feeling of being inadequate, and whether I'm shortchanging someone's learning. That fear always like creep in for me. And I think there are many personal challenges that I fought, many sacrifices. Lastly, I think that in these 7 years there are many personal challenges that I fought, many sacrifices I made, and also many things I've gained from teaching. And lastly, I think in these 7 years there are many challenges that I've fought, many new things. And lastly, I think in these 7 years there are many challenges that I fought, many sacrifices that I made. You know, I spent so much of my youth teaching, and also many things that I've learned from many things that I've gained from teaching, friendship, life skills, mentoring. So this 7 years was really worthwhile. Thank you everyone for being a part of my 7 years journey. With that, I've come to the end of my Q&A video. Thank you for sticking through. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one. I'm on to my next adventure, and as much as I'm no longer a SPED teacher, I'm no longer a dance instructor, I hope you guys will still continue supporting me in the things I do, because there's many exciting things upcoming, and I'll be sharing every part of my journey, my reflections and my thoughts with you on the way. Let's go!
Pika Pikachu, Pika Pika.